Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. You feel the buzz in the air. Everybody is very excited to be here this morning, of course. And so we are meeting and greeting as we prepare for the official opening of the St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show 2025. And with that being said, I would like to invite you all to take your seats. I will not do the official welcome quite yet, but it is wonderful to see you all. This morning promises to be eye-opening. We have over 90 participants in the St. Lucia Taiwan Trade Show. 18 years of partnership. That's a long time. 18, according to our laws, is that of an adult. Ready to make some decisions, and so the decision is to continue the partnership, and it is wonderful to have you all here this morning. So we hope to begin in about 2 minutes. We have, I'm seeing in the background there, Chef Orlando. Just in case you didn't know, there is a cooking competition, a culinary competition to take place on Sunday, a culinary competition. And so I believe there are 4 or 5 participants. And of course, you're all invited to come and experience this culinary exhibition, this competition that takes place on Sunday. There are quite a few things this year that are new to the exhibition, including a cocktail meet and greet on a Saturday night. There's live entertainment. And just in case somebody says, do I bring my children? You say to them, of course you do, because the trade show has organized entertainment for children this year. Chef Orlando, I just indicated to the audience that there is a culinary competition that takes place on Sunday, correct? Sunday, afternoon, morning, from 1 o'clock. How many participants? 4 participants. And it is a combination of St. Lucian and Taiwanese ingredients. All right, once the gentleman who is going to be delivering the prayer comes into the tent, we will begin. Yes, he is. All right, if we can just have some housekeeping rules, please, phones on silent or vibrate. Reminder that phones should be on silent or vibrate. And of course, in case you're wondering where I have purchased my wonderful necklace and my outfit for today, that's all inside. And there's a lot of other incredible items to be worn, combination of St. Lucian and Taiwanese. So just a little peek into what's inside when it comes to fashion. And there's also a fashion show, correct? What day is that fashion show? I think it's on Saturday as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of Their Excellencies, the Governor General of St. Lucia and his spouse, Sir Cyril Charles and Lady Anisha Charles. Please remain standing for the national anthems. First, that of the Republic of China, Taiwan, followed by the national anthem of St. Lucia, performed by the Royal St. Lucia Police Band. standing, we now invite Mr. Robert Rene with the opening prayer.
Let us pray. Thank you, Lord, hallelujah. You've been so good to me. Thank you, Lord, hallelujah. I'm grateful for my blessing. I'm grateful for my struggles, trials, and tribulations I've been through. I realize no one can love like you do. Amen. 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 Amen.
Amen. Please be seated. Governor General of St. Lucia and his spouse, Their Excellencies Sir Cyril Charles and Lady Anisha Charles, Acting Prime Minister and Minister for Tourism, Investment, Creative Industries, Culture and Information, Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire, President of the Senate, Honorable Alvina Reynolds, Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Claudius Francis, Minister for Commerce, Manufacturing, Business Development, Cooperatives and Consumer Affairs, Honorable Emma Hippolyte, and other members of Cabinet, members of Parliament, Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan, to St. Lucia, Her Excellency Nicole Su, other members of the Diplomatic Corps, Cabinet Secretary, Mr. Augusta Degazor, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Commerce, Manufacturing, Business Development, Cooperatives and Consumer Affairs, Permanent Secretaries, other Permanent Secretaries, Chairpersons of statutory boards, heads of government departments, and Chief Technical Officers, sponsors, members of the Royal St. Lucia Police Band, members of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, representatives of the media, specially invited guests, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, online viewers in St. Lucia and Taiwan, good morning. And I'm getting that I must also say it in our Creole, bonjour. And my son says to me, I must say ni hao. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the opening of the 18th annual St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show. We need a round of applause for 18 years. It is a celebration of friendship, innovation, and our two nations. So we're not only talking about government interfacing with government, but also the people interfacing with one another. My name is Tracy Pilgrim George, and it is always an honor to stand here to MC or host anything that the Republic of China Taiwan asks me to MC. It's always wonderful. This year's theme, Securing Power, Securing Tomorrow, powered by sustainability, built on resilience, reminds us that the future of the Caribbean will be shaped not by our size, but by our capacity to innovate, to adapt, and of course, to collaborate, to foster partnerships and friendships. It speaks to our shared responsibility as citizens, as creators, and of course, as nations. to build sustainable systems that can withstand global shocks and secure opportunities for generations to come. Before we continue, allow me to extend a special greeting to our friends from the Republic of China, Taiwan. It is always a pleasure to host this exhibition. I know that this year we have 90 exhibitors, 65 from St. Lucia and 25 from Taiwan. My mathematics is correct, yes? All right, fantastic. To officially open this morning's proceedings, please welcome Mrs. Sophia Alfay Henry, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Commerce, Manufacturing, Business Development, Cooperatives and Consumer Affairs to deliver the opening remarks.
Yes. Permit us to adopt the protocol already established. Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good. It is such a pleasure to be here at the 18th Annual St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show, a flagship event for Business Month and one that holds special meaning for us this year. Standing beside me is my son, who, just like this trade show, is 18 years old. That's right. For nearly 2 decades, this event has showcased St. Lucia's entrepreneurial spirit, our commitment to innovation, and our proud partnership with the Republic of China, Taiwan. The Ministry of Commerce, Manufacturing, Business Development, Cooperatives, and Consumer Affairs has driven this initiative, empowering local businesses, building resilience, and inspiring the Buy Local movement that connects our creativity to global opportunity. So this morning, I thought it fitting to have my son, a Gen Z representative, and part of the next generation of thinkers, makers, and innovators, join me in welcoming you all.
Thanks, Mommy. 18 years. That's a big deal. I guess you could say I've grown up with the St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show. And honestly, it's amazing to see how far it has come. From showcasing traditional products to now including wellness and lifestyle brands, green energy, tech innovations, AI, and even robotics. That is truly visionary leadership. I am very impressed that while I was still being bottle-fed, the government of St. Lucia was paving the way for my generation by partnering with the government and people of Taiwan, a global force in modern technology.
Exactly. And this partnership has weathered global challenges, from economic recessions to a pandemic, yet continues to thrive. That's sustainability and resilience in action. And it aligns beautifully with this year's theme, Securing Tomorrow, powered by sustainability, built on resilience. It's a reminder that the businesses we support today form the foundation for the St. Lucia we will pass on to your generation, one that values creativity, technology, and responsible growth.
And from what I have seen, local businesses are really stepping up, from handmade crafts to eco-friendly products and natural skincare, all standing proudly next to innovative tech displays. I've been telling you for years, one day I will invent products that will cure diseases. That is more than just a dream now, because of this enabling environment. One day, my product will be displayed at the St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show.
Without a doubt. And he has been telling me that for years. It is worth noting that this event has support from the highest levels. Our dignitaries and special guests put their normal work aside to join us annually.
That level of support is clear, and it is reassuring to know that this is an event of national pride and significance. So allow me the honor of welcoming the Governor General, His Excellency Cyril Errol Charles and Mrs. Charles, the Acting Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire, members of Parliament and Cabinet.
The dignitaries do not just come to be entertained. They come here to make a bold statement that they are all partners in paving your future. I would like to warmly welcome Honorable Emma Hippolyte, my minister, the minister in the Ministry of Commerce, Manufacturing, Business Development, Cooperatives and Consumer Affairs, members of the Diplomatic Corps, our participants, the staff of the Ministry of Commerce and the Taiwan Embassy, all our valued partners who continue to support this important collaboration. Last, but by no means least, Her Excellency Nicole Su, Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan. This is Ambassador Su, first St.Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show. And as such, she deserves a special welcome. And I know that youth like a challenge. I would like you to welcome Ambassador in her language.
Warning, Sudashu.
Warning, Sudashu. Welcome, Ambassador Su, and well done, my boy. This trade show is an exchange of culture and a celebration of partnership between nations and between generations.
Thank you, everyone, and enjoy the St.Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show 2025, where sustainability meets creativity. Bienvenue tout le monde. Merci.
Warning, Daja Sheshe. Welcome everyone. Thank you.
That was fantastic. And you know why I applaud them even more? Because no matter how many times I put on Google to repeat, I can only say ni hao. That was it. So that's fantastic. I also would like to applaud you, the fact that you were brave enough to come and stand next to your mom. I think that is wonderful. And I know many of you already know this. Yes, I'm a mother of boys too, so keeping him by your side is wonderful. Many of you already know this, but for those of you who don't, particularly our online viewers, here in St. Lucia, when we speak about friendship, you have to be able to communicate with persons in their own language. And so there are actually 4 secondary schools in St. Lucia where Mandarin is taught, namely the St. Mary's College, the St. Joseph's Convent, the Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, and the Viewfort Secondary. And that is what partnership is about. Now, although my Mandarin is not so strong, the next person that I'm going to invite to deliver some remarks is always dressed beautifully in our Creole, our cultural wear. She also speaks fantastic Creole, and I hope that we have the honor of listening to those words delivered, some of them spoken by her today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I invite to deliver some remarks, Her Excellency Nicole Su.
Thank you so much, Tracy. Obviously, I cannot disappoint you today then. Governor General of St. Lucia, His Excellency Cyril Machialis Charles and Lady Charles, Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire, Acting Prime Minister and Minister for Tourism, Investment, Creative Industry, Culture and Information, Honorable Alvina Reynolds, President of the Senate, Honorable Claudius Francis, Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Emma Hippolyte, Minister for Commerce, Manufacturing, Business Development, Cooperative Cooperatives and Consumer Affairs, other honorable cabinet ministers, honorable members of Senate and cabinet secretary, permanent secretaries, and colleagues of the diplomatic corps, other invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, bonjour tout le monde. Well, thank you so much and welcome to the 2025 St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show. This is indeed the 18th edition of this partnership, and this year we are very proud to showcase 65 St. Lucian companies and 25 from Taiwan. With the continued efforts of St. Lucia Ministry of Commerce and our Taiwan External Trade Development Council, the TAITRA, we have witnessed the increasing enthusiasm and interest in this event. I was told that this year here in St. Lucia, more than 100 companies applied to participate, and the most competitive 65s are here with us today. This clearly exemplifies the ambition of St. Lucian's entrepreneurs. And these companies are not here only to display and sell the very best of their products or to demonstrate their creativity or innovation. Furthermore, they're here to grasp this opportunity to use this platform to explore the trade and partnership together with all of us. Being newcomer here in St. Lucia, I must admit that I'm always pleasantly surprised and very much impressed every time by whatever I see, wherever I go, what I hear, I smell, I taste, and everything here in St. Lucia, from north to south, from east to west, and even at the heart of Mabuya Valley. You surely have talents everywhere, making wonderful products every day. From wood handcrafts, wood carvings, earthenware, to plantain chips, breadfruit chips, my favorite, cassava cake, cocoa tea, coffee, and all of these fascinating products. And as a matter of fact, the dress I'm wearing today is actually made by one of the talented exhibitors here at the exhibition today. So all of these locally made products have been filling my daily life, everyday life with joy. And I'm happy and I'm feeling very proud to tell you that I am very happy to shop locally and buy locally. I think shop local and buy local is the first response to the theme of this year's trade show, Securing Tomorrow, Powered by Sustainability and Build on Resilience. We are strengthening our economic sustainability and resilience by supporting our local entrepreneurs and local businesses for sure. And the next step perhaps for sustainability and resilient development is to build trustworthy and reliable partnership. For that, I'd like to highlight the wonderful partnership that we have between St. Lucia and Taiwan. The technical project that jointly implemented by our Taiwan Technical Mission together with the relevant ministries of the government of St. Lucia, including agriculture, public health, youth and women empowerment, community business, education, ICT, and so on, have all been gaining milestones throughout the years for sustainable development. And I am very happy not only through these technical projects, but we are also building and boosting this partnership through trade show platform. And in addition to the 65 St. Lucian businesses, as I mentioned, at the Taiwan image area, later on when we enter, you will be able to see we are featuring products from of Taiwan Excellence, as well as other products and catalogs from Taiwanese companies. I'm pleased to share with you that 4 Taiwanese companies have their representatives here. That include representatives from Ground Biotech, Green Nuts, Hydrosep, and St. Pierre companies. They are bringing expertise in biotechnology, food and beverage, and water treatment solution, and so on. So a lot of times we realize that business partnership takes place over a few glasses of drinks or cordial conversations. So this year, we are introducing the Happy Hour networking session. The idea is to bring business people, buyers and investors together, sit and relax over a few piton perhaps, a few drinks and so on, so that they could explore together the opportunities. And of course, during these 3 days, there will be a dedicated B2B business meeting room to facilitate productive business meetings, and negotiation, and so on. So earlier on, when I mentioned buy local and shop local, in order to strengthen our sustainability and resilience, I think we could do actually better. So we should planter sans nous manger, and manger sans nous planter. We should plant what we eat and we eat what we plant. And furthermore, I think we could actually do even more better. Let's pledge to have a recipe of good healthy meal. The other day, Health Ministry told me that plat moins, c'est un plat santé. So our plate is a healthy plate. So I promise, Minister Alfred Prosper and Minister Jean-Baptiste did not pay me to say these. Well, but then honestly, this is why this year we're introducing another new program of culinary competition hosted by Chef Orlando. There we will see who is the best talent to come up with the most creative and most healthy recipe, and using the local produce and ingredients from this trade show or from the Taiwan Technical Mission demonstration farm in collaboration with the Agriculture Ministry. So in addition to the trade and food, we're also very happy to display the artistry of the carnival costume with your iconic something. I'm not going to spoil the fun, but spoil the fun. When you enter, you will see something is pouring something. We will see what it is later on when you go there. Just maybe just a bit of spoiler. Something that I mentioned to bring people together over a cozy conversation. Okay, so well, that costume is created during our Taiwan Spotlight workshop, utilizing Taiwanese lantern techniques of automated motorized mechanism. The project is in collaboration with the Cultural Development Foundation in September, but due to the limitation of space, so we could only display one costume there. There were actually quite a lot of other fascinating works produced over that workshop. I'm sure the Cultural Development Foundation will be able to display the others in due time. So, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to express my deepest gratitude to the support and guidance by Honorable Emma Hippolyte and her amazing team and dedicated team from the Ministry of Commerce for their exceptional support for this trade show to take place. I'd like to thank also the exhibitors, sponsors, supporters, and especially to the Taiwan External Trade Development Council, the TAITRA, for all your efforts to further strengthen our partnership between St. Lucia and Taiwan. So in closing, may this workshop, this trade show, continue to serve as a platform for business collaboration and to connect us, both countries. So please enjoy the trade show. Merci en pile et me vous autres une bonne journée.
Now, didn't I tell you that she was good? Yes, she's good. Gentlemen, you will forgive me, but I must make this comment. We all know that St. Lucia is the only country in the world who's named after a woman. And Ambassador, you're in the right place, because this country is run by women. With that being said, it gives me great pleasure to welcome the Helen Folk Dancers for a performance. Thank you.
Les autres, ça non fait, femmes les faire aussi. Pour ces femmes là qui montent, et c'est pour nous vivre pour nous. Ça ne pas bon. Mais moi, d'où les hommes, nous en 3 cas. La lion des toi. La lion des toi. La vérité, non, ma 3 cas. Je dis comme ça, tout non fini. A pays, c'est plaisir. C'est femme qui a conduit. Ah, mais moi, je monte à la manie.
dancers never disappoint, do they? Oh, okay, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Helen Folk Dancers. Roulez, changez. Now, I promise you, it was not orchestrated. After I came on the podium and I indicated that St. Lucian women are powerful, then they play the song, Tout nom fini. I feel like rebuking that statement because, of course, Helen Folks Dancers indicated we need male partners in life. It is a collaboration. It is a partnership for those of us that choose that orientation. So, thank you very much. Our men in St. Lucia are also powerful and wonderful. But I must say this as well. We actually now have a new female French ambassador, and she just walked in. Ambassador Doris, bienvenue. So we have a strong diplomatic corps of women this time around. And with that said, it gives me great pleasure to welcome Honorable Emma Hippolyte, Minister for Commerce, Manufacturing, Business Development, Cooperatives, and Consumer Affairs, whose leadership continues to empower entrepreneurs and strengthen the business landscape here in St. Lucia. Honorable.
Governor General, Sir Cyril Charles, and Mrs. Charles, Acting Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire, President of the Senate, Honorable Alvina Reynolds, Speaker of the House, Honorable Claudius Francis, Honorable Stevenson King and Mrs. King, Honorable Dr. Virginia Poyot and Mr. Poyot, other members of Parliament, Ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan, Her Excellency Nicole Su, and the entire team of the Taiwanese mission who are here with us. I recognize Ambassadors Dr. Robert Lewis, St. Lucia's ambassador to Taiwan, and I think I saw him dancing a while ago. Other ambassadors, ambassador for, I think, the UK and the ambassador for France, other members of the diplomatic corps, Cabinet Secretary, Mr. De Gazon, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Commerce, other permanent secretaries, chairpersons of statutory boards, heads of government departments and chief technical officers, members of the Royal St. Lucia Police Band, members of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, members of the media. I recognize the head of our St. Lucia export, Sunita Daniel. I recognize our persons from the Bureau of Standards, that's looking like my staff, but now he's the PS Foreign Affairs. I recognize Chef Orlando, and a lot of persons there. Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, staff of the Ministry of Commerce, good morning. Let me start by first asking you to join me in giving a round of applause to our ambassador and team in the Taiwanese mission and our staff at the Ministry of Commerce for putting this together. It is truly a pleasure and an honor to welcome you to this 18th annual St. Taiwan Partnership Trade Show. Much like the theme guiding us this year, this table event on our calendar of activities for Business Month has been powered by sustainability and built on resilience. For 18 years, almost a generation, as we heard from our peers, this nexus between St. Lucia and Taiwan has stood as a shining example of a partnership built on trust, mutual respect, consistency, and shared success. Together, we have not only exchanged products, services, and ideas, but strengthened the bridge of friendship between our peoples, creating opportunities that have enriched our economies and deepened our cultural ties. In August, I was part of a delegation that paid a courtesy call on the Taiwan Minister for Culture, Li Wan, and had the honor of visiting the awe-inspiring National Gaochong Center for Arts and the Luminous Vibes Enterprise, a manufacturer of lighting figurines. Since our visit, the Ministry of Tourism, through the Cultural Development Foundation and the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, has embarked on an intense training of our local costume builders, designers, and artisans to enhance their skills. This knowledge sharing helps preserve innovation, artistic techniques, and tradition for future generations, thereby ensuring that the cultural viability and economic sustainability in an era of short-lived news cycles characterized by perpetual digital distractions. Talk of sustainability may seem mundane, but of this I am certain. Sustainability is smart business. And while sustainable practices don't promise overnight returns, the long-term economic and social rewards are undeniable. Manufacturers who have invested in solar technology, for example, can now enjoy the benefits of lower electricity bills, demonstrating that business innovation and conservation can coexist profitably. Businesses that adopt sustainable models are more resilient, more competitive, and better equipped to survive unpredictable shifts in the tides of global trade. At its core, sustainability ensures that our progress today does not come at the expense of our tomorrow. And you've seen, those of us who have children, that our young persons are very focused on sustainability. And as I sat here and watched the team dancing, it brings to mind in a very clear way the role of our cultural activists that has gone beyond. Persons like Cécile Descartes, persons like Frank Novell, you've heard his voice today. We have others, Joyce Ogis, Mahal, the list is long. And it is this new technology that we must marry with this strong cultural experience so that they can live on, that we can make money out of it, and at the same time, we can preserve our culture that we are so proud of. So today, what are we expecting from our businesses? By embracing sustainability, we expect to receive reduced operating costs, enhanced brand reputation, greater resilience, and more than anything else, a better tomorrow that is preserved by what we put in. My role today when I see within us, among us here today, Chef Orlando, and I heard very clearly our ambassador speaking about her design and her dress. So today I'll remind you of the work of the Taiwanese mission and the work that we have done in Fonchajak with our dashin. That is a common product that we have in St. Lucia and a common product of Taiwan. So I am hoping for the next 3 days that we will share with you some good recipes that is going to ensure that my farmers continue to get good sale for their dashin here in St. Lucia. Here in St. Lucia, while we continue to export. I also want to recognize the great work of Chef Orlando, as he has developed, he understands what brand development is. He's developed a unique brand for us, and I really want us to give him a round of applause. So in closing, I want to say this. Let us continue to build enterprises that thrive without depleting the very resources, human, financial, and environmental, that sustain them. Let us value foresight over short-term gain, continuity over convenience, and recognize that profit and purpose are not rivals, but partners in progress. I ask you to join me in recognizing the friendship and generosity of our friends from the Republic of China, Taiwan. And I'm hoping that this partnership that we have developed for 18 years will continue with the number of students that we have and the steps that we have agreed to take on it, so that tomorrow students who are now in Taiwan will go back to St. Lucia and continue enterprises. A taste of Taiwan, a taste of St. Lucia, giving us new enterprises, new businesses, new business owners, and making the millions for our young people. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm particularly pleased to declare this Taiwan St. Lucia trade show open. May God continue to guide us.
My plan backstage was actually to take a break and to allow Mr. Rene to introduce his group. So if we can just have access to that mic, that would be wonderful. Mr. Robert Rene, who is the director of the National Combined Schools Choir. He is also the director of Theatrics, the group that is going to be performing, stagehand, vocalists, etc., etc., etc. And I will give him the opportunity to introduce his group. Mr. Rene.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. And of course, it is always my pleasure to work with young people. And today we have a group of very, very enthusiastic young people who are critically interested in the performing arts and theater in particular. And today they're going to do for you a short theatrical presentation. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Theatrics.
Trouble. No need to spell it out, my lord. Your good servant can spell properly.
How you became my house slave, I will never know. Besides the fact, these slaves have now got themselves an ally.
Ally. I-L-L-L.
You absolute!
Sorry, my lord.
As I was saying, they've gotten themselves an ally. I was this close to getting them to forget about this Creole language and be my subservient slaves for the rest of their lives. But now they've found themselves an ally.
Who is this ally that you are so concerned about?
Shut it up. I'm trying to think. From the time that the Taiwanese landed, these St.Lucians have been creating so many problems for me. They must be stopped.
Wait, my lord. Did you just say the Taiwanese? Lord Bernard, don't you think that you are biting off more than you can chew? Well intended, by the way.
An intelligent joke.
Thank you, my
from a donkey.
No, but seriously, my lord. Haven't you heard of Colin Chu? He's one of the strongest fighters. And mess with him, my lord. He can fight Chu! Bless you, my lord.
I seem to be allergic to the nonsense you've been spatting out. You speak like a weakling.
A weakling? My lord, I will never...
Shut it, half-breed. You think I don't know what I'm talking about? 18 years. 18 goddamn years I've been watching these Taiwanese.
That's a very long time, my lord.
Too long, if I dare say. And now they've gone along and made this bloody trade show.
That's terrible, my lord. Do you know how much blood was spilled?
And here we go again. If there were ever a king of idiots, it would be you.
King? I thank you, my lord. Thank you for believing in me. Silence, peasant. I am a king.
I need to find myself a new house slave.
And this king needs his queen, sir.
As I was saying, 18 years. 18 years these Taiwanese have been partnering with these St.Lucians. It's sickening me. They even have a theme for this year. Secure tomorrow, the code bleu. I could puke. Come on. Let's ensure that it's stopped.
Right, my lord.
Mamotin la babad kabile. Kilidu kilisi mabele. Anchebea te kuruwe. Anchebea we kuruwe. Anchebea shakuruwe. Anchebea we kuruwe. Anchebea we kuruwe. Anchebea pie kuruwe. Alakadu alakadu alakadu. Alakadu alakadu alakadu. Tale semunla. Bon, on a pas eu qu'à servir, là on a pris l'oignon. Ça on a servi un couteau. Couteau, bali couteau. Bali couteau. Avec SNS là ni couteau. Avec Taiwan là ni couteau. Bali couteau. kuto. Bini se easy lani kuto. Bali kuto, kuto. Bini a trade show lani kuto. Bali kuto, kuto. Kuto, kuto. Bali kuto, kuto. Kuto, kuto. Bali kuto, kuto. Kuto, bali kuto, kuto. My love for you, Taiwanese, is like a Lucian Taiwanese trade show. Never ending.
So, you think you alone have chat? You don't know Taiwan better than that.
Where?
My love for you is like peace. It will never go away.
Taiwanese, you're good, you know. You're very good, you know, but I say fine, I am better. Taiwanese, speak of it, eh? My love for you is like death. It's a must. It's a must.
It seems it already seems you've forgotten who your wife is.
What's wrong?
Let me tell you something.
Talk to me.
My love for you is like artificial intelligence. Get used to it. It's here to stay.
Boy, yes. But on a serious note, Taiwanese, thank God for this Taiwanese, you know. It's because of the trade show. Auntie Helena can finally export all these things she's been making with her hands.
But baby, you're right. I'm thinking that I've been in the sun drying like an old prune, waiting for somebody to take interest or even notice in her craft. Can you believe it's been, what, 18 years?
18 years. You know, I see this relationship like the perfect love story. Imagine meeting someone and they just understand you, Taiwanese. They care for you, they care about the well-being of your family, and they do everything in their power to make you a better version of yourself.
Gone.
Yeah, imagine this person's soul is so beautiful that you want to show all your great-grandchildren about how wonderful they are.
So wait, babe, you talking
The
about...
Taiwanese, yes! And their relationship with St.Lucia. Marriages today don't even last 18 years. Just look at Edward Myers. Myers married 6 months ago and his wife already filed for divorce. She said she's taking half the cows, half the sheep, half the boat, half the face basin, half the bath pan, half the stove, half the laptop, chicken, half roof like liquid. Imagine, the court said, mind you, the one pig the man saved for Christmas. The court said, oh, cut the pig and give Sheila half. But speaking of love, you know the first time I and Stefan laid eyes upon you, I felt compelled, I felt as if I had to grace you with my voice, Taiwanese. You know, I found What you telling me there? Why you cursing me? What I need?
But why you always have to spoil something? What I means I love you in Mandarin. You cannot tell me we're going to the trade show for 18 years and not know the language. You just want to spoil everything.
Say where's you know I love you, Dudu.
But I demand that you back this nonsense up right now! Are you kidding me? What is this? What is this? I spoke to all of you. You keep speaking this Creole language. And now, look at you, speaking this Mandarin and trading with these people. Are you insane? Over my dead body.
The Taiwanese have given us respect. The Taiwanese have given us opportunity. And they have done it all with dignity. A word I am sure is not in your vocabulary. Vocabulary. V-O-K.
Shut up, Crispy! I'm giving you all 10 seconds to pack this dump you call a trade show on. Or all your heads will be on spikes. 10!
But wait.
9!
Pinky.
8!
Continue counting, boss. Continue counting.
Lord Bernard. 7! 6! 5!
Yeah, boss. You were saying? No free?
On your knees immediately, right away. Just now. Good. Now, I want you to apologize to my good Taiwanese brothers and sisters.
I'm very sorry.
Properly, boy.
I'm very sorry.
Good. Now to my Lucian brothers and sisters as well.
I humbly apologize.
With your heart.
I humbly apologize.
Very well. Repeat after me.
After me.
The Lucian-Taiwan Partnership Trade Show.
The Lucian-Taiwan Partnership Trade Show
is one of the best things to happen to the island of St. Lucia.
Is one of the best things to happen to the island of St. Lucia.
From henceforth.
From henceforth.
From henceforth.
From henceforth.
I will support the trade show.
I will support it too.
I will support the trade show.
I will support the trade show.
By coming.
By coming.
And purchasing.
And purchasing.
Products from...
Wait.
What now?
How much money products?
I will support the trade show.
I will support the trade show.
By coming.
By coming.
And purchasing.
And purchasing.
Products from the trade show for my family.
Products from the trade show for my family.
I believe in the objective.
I believe in the objective.
Which is to secure tomorrow.
Which is to secure tomorrow.
Powered by sustainability.
Powered by sustainability.
Built on resilience.
Built on resilience.
Powered by sustainability.
Powered by sustainability.
Built on resilience.
Built on resilience.
Bon, Petekou, ma fleur, what was it? Comment tu as dit? Si elle cause ici à ma fleur, ouais, ça. Petekou, oui, avant, si moi, pété d'ailleurs. Oh, bah, comment il dit ça, là. Lord Bernard, I think he wants us to move our houses immediately. Come on, let's go. No, wait. Can I stay? Absolutely not. You are more than welcome to stay, but please, learn to spell first. Please.
S-A-Y-F-A-R-N-S-A.
Alright.
You know what? Keep the idiot. I don't want to.
Go, bon, c'est mon gars. Bagay j'adore. Ça nous bien hoje bagay nous lugar misé. Como você quer ali? Isso tá vendo? Ah, tigaço. Bom dia,
St. Lucia's finest, Theatrical. Round of applause. A round of applause for civil disobedience. That was fantastic. Well done. Dr. Hilaire, I hope you're able to express to the St. Lucian people how much you love Taiwan. I preferred the analogy there. They loved Taiwan as much as, what was it? Is it AI? Do you prefer AI? You preferred which one? Kokma? What are you making me say? With that said, we'd like to welcome the Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire to deliver a few remarks. Dr. Hilaire.
Thank you very much, Mistress of Ceremony. Allow me to adopt protocol already established, but of course to recognize the presence of the Governor General, Your Excellency, Sir Cyril Charles and Lady Charles. Allow me to recognize my cabinet colleagues, the diplomatic corps, of course, Ambassador Su, and all esteemed invitees and guests. I must admit I sat at the front and I was struggling to get into this setting. Over the last few days, I've almost forgotten of these formalities. My mood is a little different. And of course, I heard Estefan and then start speaking about love. And I was thinking of love, Valentine, and of course, red. And then of the fantastic presentation by them. And let's give them a round of applause. A real fantastic presentation. I think they kind of changed my mood. I think I'm finally awake now. Went to bed I should say early this morning, maybe about after 1, so you can imagine. I'm also deliver remarks on behalf of the Prime Minister, who wishes to apologize for not being present. Of course, I cannot present it like him, like a boss. So I'll have to try my best to convey his sentiments and to really express, how he feels as Prime Minister on this very esteemed event. The event, of course, as you would know, is the 18th annual St.Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show, and it's now in its 18th year. It celebrates almost 2 decades of meaningful cooperation between St. Lucia and Taiwan in the areas of trade, enterprise, development, and innovation. The trade show continues to serve as a dynamic platform for local entrepreneurs, artisans, and producers to showcase their goods and services alongside cutting-edge Taiwanese products and solutions. St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show is a core component of the Love St. Lucia program. Its primary function is to increase the market share of domestically produced goods and services with the support of the government and people of Taiwan, who are more technologically advanced and have an abundant supply of raw material inputs. I think we should also recognize that Taiwan has demonstrated to the world the capability they have and the right for them to exist as a full sovereign nation in our global environment. Taiwan has shown, thank you. Taiwan has shown that it has a capacity to overcome the challenges that lie before them, but also to be innovative and to be able to create one of the highest standards of living for any nation on this earth. And I think we need to recognize and to respect the contribution that Taiwan continues to make to our international system and to global civilization. And St. Lucia is very proud of the contribution that Taiwan makes. I'm also mindful of the fact that a major highlight of this year's event is a focus on two key themes: food security and digital transformation in today's business environment. In many ways, COVID taught us the importance of food security. It taught us that we as a nation need to continuously work on enhancing our capabilities to feed our people and to meet the needs of our country. Of course, we are mindful of the fact that we are a leading tourism destination, and with that comes a significant demand for goods and services, so much of which we can produce ourselves. And we need to follow the example of Taiwan to develop the skills, the competencies, and the capabilities for us to meet that demand. And whilst I am speaking, I have to mention in this regard the tremendous work that has been done by Minister Hippolyte and the team at Export St. Lucia. They're really trailblazers in that regard. And of course, the second theme that I mentioned, digital transformation, and you'll have heard Estefan speak about AI. Well, it wasn't Estefan, but his wife speak about AI. AI is there to stay. And the sooner we can learn to utilize it to enhance our own efficiencies and capabilities, the better it will be for all of us. And there's so much that we can learn from Taiwan in that regard. The theme of this year's event, Securing Tomorrow, powered by sustainability, built on resilience, was carefully selected to emphasize that the choices we make today in our businesses have lasting implications. It underscores that sustainability is not merely an option, but essential for a prosperous future. And it highlights the urgency of embracing practices that safeguard our environment, strengthen our economies, and empower our people. At its core, the theme reminds us that true progress is measured not only by growth today, but also by the resilience we build to withstand the challenges of tomorrow, ensuring that future generations inherit a world of opportunity and stability. I want to commend all the manufacturers and service providers who have embraced sustainable practices and innovative technologies, and encourage those who have not yet strengthened and modernized their operations to do so to ensure that they can promote efficiency, competitiveness, and long-term resilience. I was informed that there are 65 St. Lucian businesses participating and 25 Taiwanese businesses. And I want to say a very special word of acknowledgement and commendation to them. I have noted the businesses that are, or the sectors that are represented at this year's trade show: web-based services and robotics, food and beverage, ICT services, energy efficiency, health and beauty, creative arts, business and consumer services, among others. Our government's policy measures have been aimed at improving and supporting the business sector, as well as promoting sustainable practices and advancing St. Lucia's transition to a digital society. I have to, at this point, once again recognize the tremendous support that we've gotten from the Republic of China, Taiwan. It has been a joy being a partner with Taiwan. As Minister of Tourism, I can tell you, Minister of Tourism, Creative Industries and Culture, I can tell you our cooperation has been real fantastic. An ambassador spoke of one of the costumes that you will see when you enter the pavilion. I attended the end of the workshop, and when I saw what was put on display, I must say I was very proud, because it was a small idea we had. Of course, those of you who do participate in Carnival, and especially the King and Queen's show that we have, the competition, you would see that when it comes to design and building of costumes, we are very advanced. But there was something always lacking. And in speaking with the CDF and ambassador, I mentioned to her what I was thinking. And in short notice, we were able to get an expert from Taiwan to come to St. Lucia to assist us and help teach us how do we introduce automation within the costumes that we have. So as you can imagine, on stage now, the costumes will come even more alive because of what we've learned from our Taiwanese experts. And I'm really hoping that next year's carnival we can introduce some of what we've learned. I know we have some limitations. The motors we have in St. Lucia only allows for one movement, but hopefully we can get some motors from Taiwan that will allow for multiple movements of the costumes. And it was really, really a joy to see how within such a short period, the expert was able to get our local designers to be able to produce costumes of that nature. So thank you so very much for this. We also cooperate extensively with the Taiwanese in trying to design new souvenirs and paraphernalia that we can sell as part of our tourism sector. Of course, we import a lot that we on-sell, but we have the capability to produce it ourselves. So we've had experts from Taiwan that have come to train us in use of bamboo and other craft that we can start making our own souvenirs. And only recently we had a competition among secondary school students to design souvenirs that we can now put into production and for sale. And of course, thanks to the Taiwanese, we've been able to achieve this. Our government looks forward to continuing to work with the Republic of China, Taiwan, and to ensure that we're able to draw upon your considerable experience in designing machinery and operations for sustainable development. We've often said that our manufacturing sector will never be one that is based on huge factories and huge facilities employing 30,000, 20,000 persons like we see in other more developed countries. Ours will be based on small scale and small businesses. And for that, you need specially designed technologies. So even again, when we speak about satisfying the tourism industry, the lady who makes jam, the lady who makes, tamarind balls and the different small scale, the soaps, whatnot, how can we design machinery that can produce at that small scale and not have to import huge machineries, because that's just not how we are structured. And we've been working quite hard with the Taiwanese to see how we can get more appropriate technology that we can use to enhance our manufacturing. So I'm excited about going in and seeing what's there. I've attended the last 3 trade shows, and I was really impressed with what was on display. So I'm certainly and anxiously waiting to see what's there. And I invite all of you to express our appreciation to the Republic of China and Taiwan, and to say to you, Ambassador, we will continue to work as hard as we can to ensure we build on the relationship that we have. So thank you so very much, and I give you the assurance that we will do everything we can to ensure that the partnership with Taiwan continues. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Minister, but I still did not hear your analogy of how much you love the partnership between Taiwan and St. Lucia. Would it be safe to say that you love the St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show as much as Kosho loves Labu? To close this morning's ceremony, please allow me to welcome Mr. Jonathan Ale, Director of Commerce and Industry, joined by his son, Master Caleb Ale, to deliver the closing remarks.
Good morning to all. Bonjour tout le monde. Thank you. I would like to adopt the protocol established. As the curtains draw on the official opening of the 18th Annual St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show, we feel a familiar sense of pride. For nearly 2 decades, this event has stood as a beacon of what 2 nations, united by a common vision, can achieve. We've not just put on a trade show, we have built a profound and enduring partnership, a legacy that spans 18 resilient years. This year, our theme, Securing Tomorrow, powered by sustainability, built on resilience, is more than just a phrase. It is our collective mandate. If last year taught us that our legacy is lasting, this year must teach us that our future must be sustainable. Every exhibitor who passed our rigorous vetting process, every business linkage forged, and every innovative product showcased here today is a direct investment in securing tomorrow. Sustainability is about recognizing that the resources we use today must be preserved for the growth we aspire to tomorrow. Resilience is the strength we've honed over 18 years, the ability to adapt to global shifts, to overcome challenges like supply chain disruptions, and to emerge stronger, more innovative, and more integrated. This trade show is where St. Lucian ingenuity in manufacturing and services meets Taiwanese excellence, offering a platform where businesses, especially our dynamic MSMEs, can showcase their innovative and sustainable business models that contribute towards securing a better future for St. Lucia. To our esteemed partners at the Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, your contribution to this 18-year journey is monumental. Her Excellency Ambassador Nicole Su, though this trade show is the first under your esteemed ambassadorship, we are confident that together we will not only maintain the high standard set by your predecessors, but elevate this partnership to even greater heights. We extend our deepest gratitude to all who have contributed, including our suppliers and service providers, government agencies, NGOs, with a special mention to our protocol officers on duty here today. But let me also offer distinct recognition to the dedicated Minister and PS of Commerce, along with the staff of the Ministry of Commerce. For the past 6 months, they have immersed in every detail of this endeavor. I particularly want to single out the diligent planning committee, captained by the exceptional Mrs. Melissa Williams-Davy, for turning this vision into a vibrant reality. That level of dedication is the true measure of our collective resilience. We must also offer sincere vote of thanks to our generous sponsors, whose essential partnership ensures that the trade show continues to be a success. Today, we say a hearty thank you to Titra, St. Lucia Distillers Limited, St. Lucia Electricity Services Limited, Heineken St. Lucia Limited, Flow, Blue Water St. Lucia Limited, COTS, Island Tech, Ferrens Creams and Beans, CBG, Christie Creations, Melisa Design Creations, and Direct Me, our generous sponsor, who is making one lucky trade show visitor's dream come true with a trip for 2 to New York City. Before I close, I want to underscore why this mission of securing tomorrow is so personal and vital. Permit me to introduce my son, Caleb. He and others his age represent the generation that will inherit the world we are shaping right now. Oh, you look good. Every sustainable business decision we make, every climate-friendly practice we adopt, and every act of resilience we demonstrate is ultimately for him and for his generation. Okay, it seems he's a bit nervous. I guess it's his first time. So to every entrepreneur and innovator present, continue to build, but build consciously. Let us integrate sustainability into our business models and use resilience as our guiding star. It is our shared responsibility to ensure that when our children look back at the legacy of the St.Lucia Taiwan partnership, they see not just an amazing trade show, but a foundation for a truly secure and prosperous future. As we conclude, please join me in acknowledging and offering our sincere gratitude to a few very special guests whose invaluable contributions have helped to make this a reality. We invite these distinguished individuals to please stand as we honor you with a special token of our appreciation. His Excellency Sir Cyril Charles and Lady Anicia Charles, please stand. That's okay. Thank you. Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire. Thank you. Our Minister, Honorable Emma Hippolyte. Thank you. And Ambassador, Her Excellency Nicole Su. Thank you. To all our other specially invited guests, please know that your presence is equally valued, so a small token of our appreciation is also available for you at the desk of the Ministry of Commerce's reception in the front. I thank you, and may the 18th annual St.Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show be the most successful yet. Thank you to all.
All I want you to say is thank you, everyone. That's all you have to say. Just say thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
And Caleb, just for you to know, every time I come on this stage, I am shaking. I am always nervous. And I did start at your age at the St.Lucia school. So it's wonderful that you're up here, and whatever you say, you said it, and you said it well. Thank you. I must acknowledge a few persons, just two of them. I would like to thank Melissa Design Creatives for this neck piece, and I must also thank Rodney Hyde Seamstress Services for this wonderful, beautiful dress. Both designers are inside, and I hope I've worn it well. We now move to the ribbon cutting ceremony. marking the official opening of the 18th annual St. Lucia Taiwan Partnership Trade Show. So I would like to ask everyone to please stand as we invite His Excellency Sir Cyril Errol Charles, Governor General of St. Lucia, to walk over to the red, over there at the entrance of the Taiwan Trade Show, as well as Dr. Ernest Hilaire, Honorable Emma Hippolyte, and Her Excellency Nicole Su. And of course, we would like to thank the police force for your presence, and of course, the police band. Wonderful renditions this morning. Thank you. After the cutting of the ribbon and the trade show is officially open, there will be a guided tour by Mr. Ale, and we will welcome everyone at this point in time to enter the trade show, and it will be officially open to everyone in St. Lucia and beyond. So we look forward to having everyone come and participate in the trade show. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And I'm still waiting for I thought he was going to call my name, and for Tracy George, the MC, we have a special thank you for her as well. We're still waiting for that, but I guess it soon come. Thank you.
Sorry,